Hello and welcome to the Houston Hispanic Chamber of Commerce Annual Luncheon and Business Expo.
Excited to be here at our 22nd annual Luncheon and Expo for the Houston Hispanic Chamber of Commerce. This is really one of the best days of the year for us. We get to have many of our sponsors who have supported us for many years interact with a lot of our members. And there's a lot of business that takes place here today, so we're excited about visiting with both our members and our sponsors, and thank them both for joining us here today.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the national anthem performed by award-winning opera singer Diana Lombard.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming?
I thank you for this group. I thank you for what they have done for Houston. I pray that you will bless them, you will bless their businesses, you will bless them as they make decisions, Father, and they will ask for your help and your wisdom and your...
President and CEO of the Houston Hispanic Chamber of Commerce, Dr. Lara Murillo.
As you can see, it is another sold-out event today. Congratulations to all of you. And most impressive, I believe, is the fact that you came here to the Houston Hispanic Chamber of Commerce without even knowing that we would have our governor, our mayor, and over 50 elected officials, along with congressmen and incredible, incredible people. So thank you once again for your investment in the Houston Hispanic Chamber of Commerce and for all that you do. A round of applause, please. It's our pleasure to introduce a great friend of the Chamber. We're going to be hearing from Mayor Anise Parker and also our newly elected Governor of Texas, the Honorable Greg Abbott. Of course, before doing so, the Houston Hispanic Chamber of Commerce has had a long-standing relationship with Mayor Anise Parker. Thanks to her leadership, Forbes ranked Houston #4 among the best cities for Latinos from an economic perspective based on home ownership, entrepreneurship, and median household income. That's right. Somebody's doing well. Mayor Parker has engaged the Houston Hispanic Chamber of Commerce at a very high level. Chamber members are involved in Rebuild Houston, the city's General Planning Committee, Houston First, the Mayor's Houston Hispanic Advisory Board. We've participated in trade missions to China, Turkey, Brazil, Colombia. We interface every day with her administration and city department directors. Your Houston Hispanic Chamber of Commerce was at the table when Mario Diaz, the mayor, and the administration was moving forward to bring to you international flights out of Hobby Airport. A round of applause for that. Please welcome your mayor, Mayor Anise Parker.
Thank you, Laura. That was a really lovely introduction. But I know this organization runs on a strict clock, and I don't want to get on our bad side, so I'll be very brief. In a city and a region where 1 in 4 residents is foreign-born, we must have an international focus. In a region that accommodates one of the largest refugee populations anywhere in America, we have to understand the needs of people who come to us with nothing. And in a region that has one of the fastest growing populations in America, we have to accommodate residents that come with desire and ability and the opportunity to create. And to take those who have nothing when they come, and to take those who want to come with investments and businesses and literally everything. We have to meld the two together to make this region stronger. I understand the power that is in this room. I hope you continue to understand the opportunity that is available in Houston. This is a city where the future of America has already arrived. This is a city with the ability to take amazing diversity and forge it into tremendous strength. This is a city that we all call home, and it is a great city. Thank you for making it stronger.
It was 8 o'clock in the morning. The mayor was working on nothing less than Houston's budget. And I called her on her cell phone and said, "Mayor, what are you doing this morning?" And she said, "Well, Laura, I'm working on the city budget." I said, "Well, great, you need a break. Come out to the chamber, and Mayor, you did." We said we were going to deliver a mayor that luncheon. It was a different city. We got the best mayor to deliver it. Thank you, Mayor Parker.
Thank you. I appreciate
So,
that.
Congressman, joining us, we have Congressman Kevin Brady, and also with us.
I can't do the L sign.
You can't?
I'll do it for you.
Thank you.
Hello.
And Pete Olson, thank you so much for joining us, Congressman, and thank you, Mayor Parker.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Dr. Bob Morrow. I'm Chief Medical Officer for Houston and Southeast Texas at Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Texas. Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Texas is very proud to again be a major sponsor for the Houston Hispanic Chamber of Commerce Annual Luncheon and Business Expo. For more than 80 years, Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Texas has been committed to supporting communities throughout our great state. We actively work to promote programs that lead to a healthier Texas by supporting initiatives that address health disparities and promote wellness. We are honored to stand by our members in sickness and in health and in support of our Hispanic community. Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Texas is very thankful for this opportunity. I hope you have a great luncheon and expo.
How's it going up there?
I need more time!
You only get a handful of minutes to start a new life.
We gotta go!
Keep looking, it's gotta be here!
He's coming!
So you grab what you need to get you through.
Oh, there it is.
I'm gonna go have our baby now.
Keys! I'm so nervous.
Hi, I'm Dave Feldman, Manager of Supplier Diversity and Local Content for Chevron. It's my pleasure on behalf of Chevron to welcome you to the Houston Hispanic Chamber of Commerce Annual Luncheon and Business Expo. As you know, Chevron is the underwriter of today's event. It's been our pleasure to do so, not just today, but for the last several luncheons. Our presence here today is reflective not only of our commitment to a diverse supply chain, but the importance of the relationship that we put with the Chamber. We have a great group of Chevron employees here today who are interested to learn about your business. We hope you stop by our booth. Tell us about your company, learn more about what it takes to do business with Chevron, and explore those possibilities. Thank you again for being here, and enjoy the luncheon.
Well, the best companies are driven by new ideas.
Our future depends on new ideas. We spend billions on advanced technology.
It's all about investing in the future.
So that we can find new energy, more cleaner, safer, and smarter.
Collaborating with the best in the field.
And Chevron works with the smartest people at leading universities and tech companies.
In the end, it really pays off.
Paying off every day.
Whenever anybody asks me what I like best about Houston, I answer it with one word: it's our diversity. And that's what's so great about the Houston Hispanic Chamber, is that they help build a vital business community for really the largest segment of our overall population. You know, HEB has a rich heritage with the Hispanic community, dating all the way back to 1905. And that certainly plays out in Houston, where we have not only HEB, but Mi Tiendas also. So we're proud to support the Hispanic community, be a vital part of the Hispanic Chamber, and really look to tailor every one of our stores with assortment that matches the clientele that shops them. So we've certainly learned a lot, and we're excited about continuing to work with the Hispanic Chamber.
Bogota has the perfect equatorial climate. The best roses grow here. And HEB only buys the best. That's why they've been buying roses here for over 20 years. And that's why they can guarantee their roses for 7 days. They buy over 20 million roses a year from us. HEB's business helps us support over 5,000 local families, including a free school right here on our farm, because HEB cares about the best roses and where they come from. I'm Moises, and this is the floral department at HEB. No store does more than my HEB.
Good afternoon. I'm Janice Longoria, Chairman of the Port Commission for the Port of Houston Authority, the proud underwriter of this year's Houston Hispanic Chamber of Commerce Annual Luncheon and Business Expo. I believe that through effective partnership, great things are accomplished. And the best example that comes to mind is the Houston Ship Channel, the premier economic engine for our region. As the local sponsor of the Houston Ship Channel, the Port Authority continues to partner with elected leadership, industry, and community stakeholders to assure that the benefits of this asset continue for generations to come. One of our very valuable partnerships is with the Hispanic Chamber. We have worked together on education, business, and international trade initiatives for over a decade, and we are proud of our mutual success. Congratulations to Dr. Murillo and the Board of Directors of the Hispanic Chamber for another sold-out event and for the growing influence of the Hispanic Chamber for our region.
The Port of Houston is a testament to human ingenuity. It consists of public terminals, a massive turning basin, more than 150 private terminals, and one of the world's largest petrochemical complexes. But the port's strengths go beyond size. The Port of Houston Authority is the first in the country to meet international environmental management standards. It is the first in the world to receive global security certification for its police and perimeter security operations. The Port of Houston delivers.
A record for the Houston Hispanic Chamber of Commerce regarding underwriters today. Our thanks to them and all of you who participated in the expo as sponsors, our small business owners, and others. Many of you recently read the story, the cover of The Economist. And I thought that as I began my remarks for you today, I start with one of the quotes that appealed and caught my attention amongst the pages and pages that The Economist wrote about Latinos. It read, "Politicians of both left and right will have to change their tune. For a start, they will have to stop treating Hispanics as almost a single-issue group, either as villains or victims of the immigration system. Almost 1 million Latinos reach voting age each year. With every election, Hispanics want to hear less about immigration, more and more about school reform, affordable health care, and policies to help get them into the middle class. If you've not read the article, I encourage you to do so. Let's start that dialogue. Let's continue to move Houston forward. We happen to be Hispanics. We are Houstonians. We are Americans. Thank you. I do not believe that this room would be to capacity if the Houston Hispanic Chamber of Commerce was not a value-driven organization. For the last 8 years, the Houston Hispanic Chamber of Commerce has worked diligently every day to provide customized solutions for our corporate sponsors while aligning our members with our industry verticals. We are hosting our first women's conference. And in case you were interested in makeup and fashion, go somewhere else. We are about political empowerment, economic empowerment, and the opportunities for women to be paid equally or more, better yet, than the males. Look around this room. Think about it. Most of the positions where decisions are made, those decisions are made typically by males who don't always look like us. The Houston Hispanic Chamber of Commerce, again, is at the forefront to make sure that we support women, that we encourage women to step up to the plate. Through our energy initiatives, through our health summit, through our supplier diversity initiatives, we are connecting the dots every day for entrepreneurs, our members. We want to connect them to corporate America. But we also, as we've mentioned, we make sure to advocate on many issues that are important to our corporate partners. As an example, from an economic impact, think about Lone Star College and their bond. It passed $485 million to make sure that we can educate students here in the greater Houston region. A round of applause for Lone Star College. And when Dr. Stephen Head and Dr. Melissa Gonzalez called the Houston Hispanic Chamber of Commerce and said, we want to make sure that this time the bond passes. We want to make sure to engage the Houston Hispanic Chamber of Commerce via our corporate partnership so that we can move this forward. We want to utilize the Chamber's media platform. We want to have focus groups to educate people on the importance of this bond program. The Houston Hispanic Chamber of Commerce was there. Let's talk about Evelyn Fletcher, entrepreneur, grew up right across the street from the Federal Reserve Bank. And what were the projects? She grew up with her mother. Again, could have been yet another statistic. But through her hard work and determination, this woman, who is no more than 4'8", a fireball of energy and determination, who was simply doing some part-time work in an assembly line, putting gadgets together. Through her charisma and just pure tenacity, she convinced some of her fellow co-workers to teach her how to assemble all of these switchboards. Guess what? Today, Evelyn Fletcher is the president and CEO of Electronic Assembly Services, and she employs over 150 young men and women. Evelyn Fletcher, congratulations. And some of her clients include Cameron and many other large Fortune 100 companies. That is the Latino entrepreneurial spirit, and that is why the Houston Hispanic Chamber of Commerce is at the epicenter of entrepreneurship. Think of this, a family trying to launch a business, starts it in their garage, works hard, tries to break in to what is a very competitive market, doesn't give up, keeps working, keeps building. Years and years and years of work. One door opened, another door opened. Years and years of work. This individual, we're proud to have serve on the board of the Houston Hispanic Chamber of Commerce. He and his family are here today thanks to our corporate partners at Chevron, Dave Feldman, Joni Baird, and so many others are here today to celebrate a $40 million contract with Chevron. Robert Jimenez, please stand. So, Governor, as you can see, we have a very impressive group of people in Houston, Texas, and in our Chamber of Commerce. As you all know, Governor Abbott is our 48th governor in the state of Texas, and he's the first new governor we've had in 14 years. He took office in November 2014, and prior to that, he was the longest-serving Attorney General. Governor, we applaud you for your engagement of our chamber. Your administration has reached out to us on many levels during your time as governor. And as mentioned earlier, we don't always agree. There are some very serious issues at the Texas legislature. Transportation, infrastructure, of course, the DREAM Act, which will potentially jeopardize the future for so many young Latinos. We must engage, regardless of whether or not we agree on every policy, on every piece of legislation. But on that note, Governor, we thank you for taking the time to visit with us. Please know that we are at your service and that Latinos in Houston, Texas are moving forward. We are proud Latinos, we are hardworking Latinos, and we will do our best to have a loud voice in the next election. Please welcome the Honorable Governor Greg Abbott.
Well, thank you, Laura, for your very kind words. Thank you for your inspiration, and thank you for the example that you're providing to so many generations here in Houston and across the state of Texas. Well, the reason why I wanted to be here today is I wanted to personally look the members of this incredible organization in the eye and thank you for the powerful role that you are playing in elevating the Texas economy to the very pinnacle of the United States of America. You all are the people with the vision, with the work ethic, with the dreams to keep the Texas economy moving. And the proof is in the numbers. Texas has always been known as a job-creating machine. But last year, we literally outdid ourselves because last year we created more jobs than in any other year in the history of the great state of Texas. Texas has been #1 in the nation for exports for 12 years in a row. We've been ranked #1 in the nation for doing business for 10 years in a row. But I was especially proud to see a recent article in Forbes magazine that was issued in the last week of February. Because listen, we all know that In Texas, we've been riding the crest of a wave of economic opportunity that's been unparalleled even in the history of the state of Texas. But as we know, there have been many across the nation who have been predicting challenges for us because of a decline in the price of oil. Well, Forbes magazine put this in context just 45 days ago when they said, and I quote, Forbes says that Houston continues to be America's economic miracle. To continue the quote from the story, it says, Houston of 2015 will drive Texas's economic engine through many more industries than just oil and gas. Houston has, for example, more than 150 companies involved in space vehicle manufacturing and space research and technology. Houston also is a huge center for biotechnology research and development. And of course, Houston is home to the largest and the best medical center in the entire world. The truth is, Texas continues to be an exceptional state. And you all are a big reason why. You're the entrepreneurs, the risk takers, those who go to work every single day to create the jobs that are propelling the Texas economy. Texas truly remains the land of opportunity. The state that continues to attract people here from other states and attracting people to this great state from other countries across the globe. I believe that government should be on the side of small businessmen and women, not riding your backs. And Laura mentioned roads. Yes, I am going to spur economic development in the great state of Texas by ensuring that we improve our transportation system by spending billions more dollars in building roads without raising a single penny in taxes, fees, tolls, or debt. We will get Texas and Houston moving again. I will be your closest ally when it comes to attracting more economic opportunities for the greater Houston area. I want Texas to be number one for Latina-owned businesses in the United States of America. We need you to succeed. We want you to succeed because when you succeed, Texas succeeds. So all that we ask is that you continue to grow your business, you continue hiring, and you continue to keep Texas the most prosperous state in the United States of America. God bless you all, and may God forever bless the great state of Texas.